Hey guys, what's going on? So, at long last, hundreds of hours, thousands of dragon runs later, we have the final 500 red things, cloths, to craft the final 100 boots to get this dude. We are currently exactly at 90,000 out of 100. It was a little bit hard to get that number, but, I just thought it'd be kinda cool just to, give him 100 boots. Boom, like this. Perfect. Here we go. Boom. For me, yeah. Receive reward, new hero. That's kind of how I always imagined it. I'm gonna let this scene roll here. I don't have any volume. Oh my god, everything was for nothing. Okay, well, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool flip kick. Lots of acrobatics. I don't even know what this guy does, but that was a lot for him, so I hope he's good. And look at this. 10% discount on unique weapons. And of course, since Gladi has to be with his unique weapon, we're gonna go into the assassin section since we did save up some arena tokens. And that's not it. Where is his unique weapon? Just kidding, we just have to spend these 13.6 thousand on whatever. I actually don't want to spend them on anything. I don't really have anything in mind, but I'm doing it for Gladi. So since I've done upper dungeon today and the event ends either today or tomorrow, I'm not going to risk it because it does say until the 30th, so it's very possible that it ends at midnight tonight, and I don't want to risk that, so I'm going to spend those 13.6 I need. I think there was one hat with 3 out of 4 good subsets that we're going to spend 100 to 300 rubies on. Yeah, here we go. So it has crit damage, attack, and max HP. Well, the crit damage is very low, so that's going to be expensive, but the crit's very high. Attack is kind of low also, but whatever, it doesn't matter. A perfect hat is worth it. And I have such bad hat luck. So I mean, come on. This would be like the cool stuff, if I would get the good sub, No. I mean, it's probably better than max HP, because it would be for a DPS, I assume, so lifesteal, but now we have like 3 very low substats, and that sucks. So we're gonna do it one more. Like, we have to spend so many rubies anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. I'm probably just going to spend the rest on loot boosters or whatever. We got P-Dodge. Really? Okay, well, I give up on the hat, as I've given up on all of these hats. We also got Laius out of the inn a couple days ago. I think I might raise her as well. She is good for those black dragon runs, good for her passive, and those lightning bolts. Oh, look at this. He has his own little attribute there for Gladi's blessing. I don't think that is on anyone else. That's pretty funny. I did save up quite a few materials for him, so I won't just have him and then have him be at level 40 for a week. So we're going to be doing that first, and then, once he's a little bit higher, we're going to spend those rubies and get him his unique weapon. Going to be doing this first of all, and went ahead and got some sound in there as well. So at level 1, with no gear, I will assume he's going to be the top DPS. If he's not, then I'm going to be very disappointed. Go ahead. Well, he did do 12 damage. Oh, 14 DPS. So, I mean, that is saying something. It's also cool he's a natural 4-star, so you just have to get him to 5-star and then just to T1. Alright, here we go. 4 to 5-star. I don't know if, like, the thing is different each time or not. Like, when they're... I think it is, actually. So here's his first one from 4 to 5 stars. I mean, this is probably already out there, but let me have my moment. This is actually, I think, the same one for 4-star. It's still impressive nonetheless, and now we have sound, so it's all good. We also leveled up. Cool beans. Did I just say cool beans? Okay, now we gotta move over to the Transcendence tab and get him a little bit higher. So we definitely do have the essence at the moment. I have so many of these because I'm not raising many of the ones that need those, and that's cool because now we are. And yeah, we got 9 Transcendence stones, so we can get him up to T3 now, and then T4 as soon as I get another stone, which I can get from the event or from Tower of Challenge when it resets. I know you're supposed to save your cubes for loot boosters and everything, but I guess I'm probably, if that's the one I need, and I don't get those 10k tokens sooner than that, then I'm probably just going to use my cubes and go for it. So, second boss battle, He killed himself. Back to the room of purification we go. And before I cut to the end of this, we can see one of his little animations there. And there it is. And now this is the animation for when he's happy. I guess they already saw that while I was transcending him the first time. And here's this next from 5-star to T1 thing. Pretty cool. Back to the room of ordeals. He killed himself again. Back to purification. And here we go. T2, little animation thing. We can check that out as well. Might be exactly the same. Yeah. Oh no! Essence in short. But we can get those. Hold on. I actually just now realized you can click on the number apparently and just enter the amount you want. That's pretty awesome. Alright, well there it is, bada bing bada. So this one might be a little bit harder since he'll be a T3, but I think he's still only like level 70 or something, so yeah, level 70 might not be a problem. I have a feeling though he will once again kill himself, unfortunately, but it's alright. He's doing 70 DPS, guys, okay? That's pretty impressive, and he actually managed to stay alive somehow. So he will level up a few times now, and that's pretty cool, I guess. Those first few levels aren't that hard anyway, but like, you know, it's fine. Back to purification once again, and here we go. Transcend, checking out if this new animation is going to be any different from the old one. It is not. It's all good. So he's as high as we can get him now. We're obviously going to go for the attack perk here. I'm not too sure which perk I should choose for T2. Maybe this one. They all seem kind of good, sort of. But I think I'm just going to go for the crit chance and crit damage for now, and maybe switch around later. And now his T3 perk, I haven't even really looked at his skills yet. Oh, he's not even level 30 yet. Yeah, it's going to take us a couple weeks to level him up to 80, unfortunately. Lol, just kidding. We have saved up some flasks. Bada bing, bada boong. Okay, that's how you do things. Yeah, I have no flasks anymore, but it's fine. So, all max, boom. And of course we have at least 200 of each assassin skill book, why wouldn't we? And so this just increases damage. Let's just check out his first skill real quick. This is actually really awesome because I think we're lacking on P damage reducers or P amps, physical damage amps, whatever, and his first skill does that, so it's really cool. Him with claws, with Nyx, and a healer. I don't know, that might be some pretty good damage there, I can imagine. And so yeah, the skill books just increases the damage of that. Next we have Advent of War God, which just increases the attack and damage boost. And it's a long skill. It's a self buff, a self dispel, and an attack in itself. It sounds pretty good. It's a little bit complicated, but basically I'm just going to consider it a buff and keep it at that. Next we have Ultimate Punch, which is a very high costing and a pretty long cooldown here, but it must be a pretty big attack, so I will assume it is a very strong attack. We're gonna max that out. It also just increases damage, so he has no like crit rate on these, which is actually kind of cool. It just means I need to build him pretty much perfectly to have 100%. At least 70% crit rate would be good, because then I get 15 from healer and 15 from his Transcendence. And then we got his passive, again just another damage increase, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage hopefully. Gotta spend a little bit more gold to unlock those, of course. And now that we know a little bit more about his skills, we can choose his T3 perk a little bit more rationally. Okay, so this would make War God 100% uptime since it would last 5 seconds longer. Additional damage chance rises by 20%. I think that would then be 50% chance to do more damage but also consume more mana. Hoo 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 hoo. Haha. When activated in the arena, deal 15% of the target's current HP as an additional damage that ignores defense. Well, that would have to be the one to go if I'm going to bring him in arena, although I'm not too sure about that yet. I never really planned for him to be an arena unit. I don't really know though. I'll probably try him out anyway just to see. I'm kind of leaning towards this one a little bit longer just because I like the idea of a 100% uptime buff. But this one does sound pretty good as well. Let's go with this one for now, just to see, like, if we can get some better burst damage in there. And now, of course, he needs gear. We're going to borrow Luna's gear. I think she has gear that pretty much fits him perfectly because of the fact that he needs only 70% crit rate to have 100% with a healer in there. And, I don't know, we can give him this thing, the Angry Pumpkin Head that works. Well, now he has 850. Oh! He doesn't have his unique weapon yet. We need to fix that. I have to spend another 13k rubies and I'm not sure what. I kind of don't want to just like buy, what, 26 loot boosters and call it a day. I mean, I know that would be like the safe thing to do because loot boosters are always going to be useful. It's just, I don't know. I only have 7 left, so I'm going to buy at least a few. So let's go ahead and start. It's just that you don't get mileage for it, so that's kind of like my only holdup here. So for the 13k I need to spend, I would get like 1300 mileage, which would actually allow me to get another unique weapon. So That's too late now. I already bought several. Maybe we should buy a costume just because, so we can have one. Although I wouldn't know who. Probably Mitra or something. I kind of like his costume. That's Arch. Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice costume. It's just that I don't actually bring Mitra anywhere besides World Boss, so I wouldn't actually get to see it. I would rather get a costume for one of my like PvE heroes or PvP heroes. Well, yeah, actually we should get Clauses, because Clauses is also pretty nice, I suppose. And I am bringing Claws pretty much everywhere. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Sure. And since one of the other dudes in my guild has already the other claws that I have now, I'm gonna switch to the pop idol claws, I guess. And let's check our event. So how far away? 5,700, we can do that. We didn't even check out his Transcendence perks. So when there's one enemy, it's like this one, so he could be very good for like World Boss indeed. I haven't done World Boss yet, so could be I should have chosen this one for now, but we're gonna like take him into a story stage and see that real quick. Ooh, but I kind of would want this one. P damage taken increase effect is changed to 50%, and since I have claws at T3, that would be like over 100%, I think. Then the ultimate punch damage is increased here, and mana cost was reduced by 1. Wow, okay, and then his T5 increased all defense by 8% of attack. I'm not sure. That probably sounds good. I mean, he's definitely going to have somewhere in the neighborhood of 120k when he gets his unique weapon. I won't be able to one-star it for a while, but you know, that would be a decently significant boost to his survivability in my opinion. And since he will be a frontliner, that might be quite important. Alright, well I decided just to spend the rest of the 5,700 on loot boosters, so that means 12 of them, 1 and 2 gold boosters since we have 200 left to get. I know the 1,000 is a better value, but I already bought 2 of those, so I have enough gold boosters. I just wanted to not spend 500. But there it is. 50,000, receive reward. Watch me accidentally get May's unique weapon. That would be hilarious. We also did an achievement for spending rubies. Got a little bit back there. Nice. Here it is. Enjoy your shot. Yeah, okay. Has a red outline that is pretty sick. Consumables. Oh boy, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna screw something up. Beast Fist. This is for Gladi. It has a gold outline around it. Acquire. There we go, boys. Boom. Oh, I don't have any ancient attack runes for it. I accidentally destroyed an ancient rune while I was trying to remove it. That was kind of sad, but whatever. We're gonna at least give him 3 of these for now, just trying to boost his attack as much as possible. And we'll switch it out with a mana one if he really needs it, but I don't know if he will. And of course we have to level it up as well. Thankfully, since we were doing a lot of dragon raids, we have a lot of crystals, so that should be enough. If not, we can also use dragon gear. Got it to 72, so we do have some dragon gear we don't need, like some weapons up here and such. Yeah, we have a lot of assassin weapons. Thank God I don't have to hit confirm every single time anymore. That is amazing. Thank you for doing that. And there we go, 38.3k for now, and for probably a long time after that. But there he is. This is as good as I can get him for now. 760 crit is a little bit too high. He only needs 700 because of those perks. A little bit low on penetration, I guess, and lifesteal is okay. So besides that, I guess he doesn't really need anything else. Now comes the moment of truth. Let's take him somewhere. I don't know. Let's just go to 1-8 for now. I would actually need like Mediana or something as well to like completely finish off that team. But for now we're just going to go with Cassandra. I need to get used to his skills, so I'm not sure how impressive he's going to be right now. I don't know, let's just give it a shot, see what happens. I'm just going to let them auto, see what they do. So, there they are starting out. We have Gladi at 1.5, Nyx at 1.8. So they're pretty even right now, but he is trying to do his final skill there. So who knows what's going to happen when he gets that off. That was quite a lot of damage. He's at 5 million DPS now. So that was kind of too short to really see. Maybe we should go into a dragon raid or something. Might see a little bit better there. Alright, so we're going on level 73 black dragon, just tiny here with me, and we're gonna go ahead and start. Again, I'm not too sure what to do. I'm probably gonna try and give him the buff first, even though that might not be a good idea because I know it consumes mana then, but I don't know. He doesn't have any skills where he jumps to the back, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But we're just gonna see how it goes, how it plays out. Alright, so I'm using his buff now, but now he's using mana, so I don't know, I'm gonna try and... He is darkness debuffed right now, which is a little bit sad. Oh, but Gao got the cleanse. Thank you. So I'm probably going to do the buff again here. But yeah, he loses kind of a lot of mana from that. I'm kind of just doing Nyx's auto attacks over there. Not really paying too much attention, or I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm also... Oh geez. Let's see. Come on, get the big attack off. Boom! That was a large attack. I saw that chunk come off from the... I probably need to heal or something. I don't know. Like trying to like just do his skills and it's not working out that well. But yeah, some pretty solid DPS there, I would say. Pretty solid. It's not like broken DPS or anything. Maybe it could be with a little bit of tweaking or getting a better strategy or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely good. Also, his P-Def reduction should be pretty helpful as well. Also, I forgot to mention his unique weapon effect, which increases crit damage by 20%. Up to 10 times, so 200% if he lands a critical, which he should all the time anyway because of the fact he has 100% with the perks. So 200% crit damage is probably a lot, you know, sounds like a lot. He has 158 naturally here, or I guess with the stats. So 350, I guess. Getting it up to 1 star would probably increase that further. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Looking forward to trying him in other content as well, especially World Boss. I can imagine he would do pretty well there as well. And just not sure if I have to replace Nyx or Mitra, because I know they're also both very good there. And I'm not sure if I can get by with 3 DPS, because that would leave less room for support. Also, I just want to thank all the people that were going with me on many of those runs. I'm sure a lot did it when they didn't really want to, just because they knew I was going for Gladi. So thanks to all you guys, you know who you are. Of course, all from the guild, most from the guild. There were like couple times where there was people from not the guild, but mostly people from the guild, you know who you are, so thanks a lot to you guys. And Tiny as well. Thanks a lot, Tiny. You are awesome person. I'm keeping that in there. What are you gonna do about it? But yeah, that'll do it for today. Make sure to drop a like if you did happen to enjoy. Would really appreciate it. Leaving a comment down below how to make my Gladi better than he is. I mean, I know he's pretty good. I have a feeling he might be able to be better with maybe a different Transcendence perk or some different stats, I don't know. But yeah, thanks as always for watching, and until next time. And as always, a big thanks to my supporters over on Patreon.